So we're here today with Michael, who is from where I'm from, so let's say hi to our families back home.
Hey Mom, hey Dad.
And so how are you feeling today about the match?
I feel great. Win's obviously important, especially with Atletico and Barcelona playing later today, so it's really important to get 3 points and dominant performance and dominant win.
Cristiano with 5 goals. I know everyone was talking about that he couldn't score goals. They were worried about him. Were you worried? And if you were, how do you feel now?
I wasn't worried at all. I mean, he's one of the best players in the world, if not the best, and that's kind of what separates him from the rest. That confidence and that speed and that class. You knew he was going to eventually find the back of the net.
5 goals today. Which one was your favorite goal?
Ooh, wow. We go with the first one, just get the game off, start on the right foot, and beautiful ball from Modric and world-class finish.
I would agree. And so today we also saw, in my opinion, a good performance from Bale. I know he's been struggling these last couple of years. What are your thoughts on Bale?
I love him. I loved him ever since he was in Tottenham, and for him to go to Real Madrid was a dream come true for me. But I think he's kind of also an unsung hero. I mean, you look at the performances in his first year, rough year last year, but he kind of is making them tick, and he gives Ronaldo more space because defenses have to kind of pay attention to him. So he's just as important as any other player on this team.
And so I know that there's been a lot of talk about Benitez being a super defensive coach, 11 goals in 2 games. What are your thoughts on Benitez?
I mean, yeah, he's very defensive, but when you have the players that Real has and the offensive caliber and the creativity, they'll find the back of the net themselves, so he doesn't have to worry as much.
Was the starting 11 today what you thought it was going to be?
For the most part, yeah. Cruz, I know, was not in there, which I was a little bit surprised, but I know it makes sense with the game coming up on Tuesday to rest him.
And did you think that there was a different dynamic today without CAMS being in the game?
It was one less star that Espanyol had to not worry about, but I mean, Isco is just as capable and that's creative, so glad to see him get the start as well.
Yeah, but I didn't think Isco had that great of a game today. He sort of looked a bit nervous. What are your thoughts on his play?
Yeah, he didn't gel with the other players, I thought, as well as James did in the last game. But, I mean, he's just as important going forward when you're competing on so many different fronts. So to get him out there, especially ahead of Tuesday's game, is important.
Right, I totally agree.